Good morning, everyone. I'm Maurice Barratt. I've got another Monday morning meditation for you. And I'm asking the question this morning, who are you serving? The folk singer Bob Dylan went through a stage in his life when he called himself a Christian. I don't think he'd confess that now, but he made a couple of albums with Christian lyrics. And I bought one of them. It was called Slow Train Coming. This was in 1979. And the lyrics really moved me at the time. I'm going to read some to you. It's called You've Got to Serve Somebody. Gotta serve somebody. You may be an ambassador to England or France. You might like to gamble. You might like to dance. You may be the heavyweight champion of the world. You may be a socialite with a long stream of pearls. But you're going to have to serve somebody. Yes, indeed, you're going to have to serve somebody. Well, it may be the devil or it may be the Lord, but you're going to have to serve somebody. Might be a rock and roll addict prancing on the stage. Money, drugs at your command, women in a cage. You may be a businessman or some high degree thief. They may call you doctor or they may call you chief. But you're going to have to serve somebody. Yes, you're going to have to serve somebody. Well, it may be the devil or it may be the Lord, but you're going to have to serve somebody. You may be a state trooper. You might be a young Turk. You may be the head of some big TV network. You may be rich or poor. You may be blind or lame. Maybe living in a country under another name. But you're going to have to serve somebody. Yes, you're going to have to serve somebody. Well, maybe the devil or it may be the Lord, but you're going to have to serve somebody. Maybe a construction worker working on a home. Might live in a mansion. Might live in a dome. You may have guns. You may even own tanks. You may be somebody's landlord. You may even own banks. But you're going to have to serve somebody. Yes, you're going to have to serve somebody. Well, it may be the devil or it may be the Lord, but you're going to have to serve somebody. You may be a preacher preaching spiritual pride. Maybe a city councilman taking bribes on the side. Maybe working in a barber's shop. You may know how to cut hair. You may be somebody's mistress. Maybe somebody's heir. But you're going to have to serve somebody. Yes, you're going to have to serve somebody. Well, it may be the devil or it may be the Lord, but you're going to have to serve somebody. You may like to wear cotton. You may like to wear silk. Might like to drink whiskey. Might like to drink milk. You might like to eat caviar. You might like to eat bread. Maybe sleeping on the floor. Maybe sleeping in a king-size bed. But you're going to have to serve somebody. Yes, you're going to have to serve somebody. Well, it may be the devil or it may be the Lord, but you're going to have to serve somebody. You may call me Terry. You may call me Timmy. You may call me Bobby. You may call me Zimmy. You may call me RJ. You may call me Ray. You may call me anything. No matter what you say, you're going to have to serve somebody. Yes, you're going to have to serve somebody. Well, it may be the devil or it may be the Lord, but you're going to have to serve somebody. Serve somebody. I found them very challenging when I was a young man, but I realise now on hindsight that those words can only be addressed to an unbeliever, because an unbeliever has a choice to serve God or Satan. They may not know it, but they're serving the creator of this world or the present God of this world, Satan. Paul says in 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 4, in whom the God of this world has blinded the minds of those that believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Christ should shine into them. However, for a believer, and I'm talking to the majority of people who will listen to this vlog will be believers, you have a different choice. A believer cannot serve Satan. You can't serve God and Satan. So we have a different choice. And Jesus tells us in the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus said you can't serve God and mammon. Didn't say God and Satan. That's for the unbeliever. We can't serve God and mammon. I'll read it, you Matthew 6:24. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he'll hold to one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and mammon. Well, mammon, it's I think it maybe was a slang word that they use, like we would say the hackers or the spondulux or the bread or the money. I don't know what people call it these days, but it's the love of money, the accumulation of wealth, covetousness. And covetousness for me is the root of all evil. It was the first sin of Eve. She coveted the tree. She saw the tree to make her wise. She coveted it. And covetousness is idolatry. That's the serious thing about it. Colossians 3 verse 5, mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth, fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection, evil concupiscence, and covetousness, which is idolatry. What idol are you serving when you're covetous? You're the idol, you or me. We become the idol, and idols have to be satisfied. Idols have to be pleased. So serving self is the alternative to serving God. You become the idol. I need satisfied. I need pleasing. Bless me. Well, Christians fall into the trap so easily to serve self. They may be saved, but they're serving self. They're not serving God. And we're in an age where serving self is paramount. And the world have believed the lie that personal happiness, the pursuit of happiness, is the greatest good of all. Sadly, the church have assimilated the same sort of reasoning into their theology. Robert H. Schuller, the Crystal Cathedral, and Joel Austin, many, many more are preaching this false gospel of having your best life now, pursuing your own pleasure and happiness. Well, it comes from the root of covetousness, and I need to warn you, it's idolatry. So that's my little challenge for today. I suggest you think seriously about it. You may be saved, but are you serving your own self-interest, or are you serving God? God or mammon, that's a choice. What motivates you to do what you do? Is it the love of God, or your own self-interest, your own happiness? Well, the time's gone. I'll leave you with that. See you next week for another vlog. God bless you. Have a great week.